Hey guys, week 2 is done. If I had to say anything about this week, I'd say I really focused on trying to prioritize being consistent and not only sticking to what I said I was going to do, but prepping the day before for the next day so that the next day was easier. So that when life did happen, which it did, then I was at least somewhat already halfway there. I still didn't have the whole load to bear type of thing. Still figuring out where I want my workspace to be for making these types of videos. And yeah, in this you'll see the workouts to some of the food and hopefully some tips along the way. Yeah, I am actually, oh, that's right. So I've kind of veered away from the scale just because it has the potential to derail my progress, right? Especially if you're kicking butt the entire week, you're on it with food, on it with workout, on it with just like life, and then you get on the scale and it's 5 pounds up. And then it's like, well, what's the point? It's almost like, what's the point? And you get in your head and then you fall apart. So I had stayed off the scale. The last time I got on the scale was the end of July. But then I had a doctor's appointment this last week and I was 9 pounds down. Granted, I have no idea where I was 2 weeks ago, where I started. I imagine it was somewhere in that same range, but it felt good to see and hear. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do weekly updates on weight because there's just a lot that can be tied around weight and scale and muscle and fat, and there's just other ways to measure. So I'm not sure, maybe a monthly weight type thing. And I'm still strengthening my own mental capacity around the scale, right? So if I'm having an amazing week and I think I'm doing great and it's like 0.5 up, that could be a little just frustrating. And so I'm not sure I want to, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that was week 2. It's great. I'm looking forward to week 3 and let's get in it. So I forgot I still need to record. Still get used to it, right? Hamburger meat. I already did it. Little onion powder. Garlic powder. Oh shit, so good. Some chili powder. Got your own seasoning. There you go. What's up? Totally forgot to put my hair back. But my mama always said, pull your hair back in the kitchen. So as you can see, I'm making taco bowls for my husband and I. The kids will have something else. I've got the tomato, the cheese, and I mixed Greek yogurt in my bowl, but I actually meant to mix cottage cheese, and you'll see here where I figured that out. Now, I happen to be weighing out my food and measuring a bit. Now, do I think you need to do that starting off? Absolutely not. I think even just making homemade meals rather than takeout it can make a huge impact. The small things added up is what makes it, right? When I turn around here, you're actually going to be able to see the bandage on my ankle. I've been babying my feet. There's been pain in my feet, and I don't end up running all week. I end up doing all different workouts. I didn't know I was still recording. So now my husband's going to get the cottage cheese one. Since I'm still recording, I'm going to mix in the cottage cheese. I don't know which one has more cottage cheese. Okay, this Greek yogurt has 15 grams of protein. This has 17 grams of protein, but 150 calories and 100 calories. So I don't know. Do what you will with that information. So this already looks better. See, doesn't look like a slop. I won't mix all his in. I'm not gonna measure his cheese. You can have extra. His tomatoes. And then his avocado. There, that looks pretty. It's like taco guts. Taco guts. I made hamburger helper for the kids. Typically, they put sour cream. Well, I put sour cream in their stuff. I'm gonna put Greek yogurt. I'm gonna put it in now. And they're never gonna know. They're gonna get a nice little boost of protein. It's just gonna be a little extra creamy, I guarantee you. I'll let you know, but they're not gonna know. Probably even gonna look better. Spread this all around. This looks amazing. And I'm giving them Greek yogurt over sour cream, so win, win, win. I feel like I'm talking quietly so that I don't get my family's attention. It's all new, right? Hey, what are you doing? Nothing, guys. Oh, you know. Cool. So I told you my goal is to be at the gym at 5, and it's 5:30 and I just left. So I am actually doing worse than I did on week 1. That's all to say, you know, it's easy we set these goals and sometimes we sit down and we get super specific about it, and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna do it. You remove barriers that you know that you've had in the past that have prevented you from reaching your goals, and you're like, it's gonna happen this time, and it doesn't always happen the exact way you want right in the beginning. Will I start making it to the gym at 5? Yes, I will. But one of those, you know, this might be a crawl before I walk type of thing. I am a person who enjoys starting the day early. My day goes better when I start it with the workout. I'm wanting to do this earlier so that I have more time to start incorporating other stuff in my morning routine. But it just is what it is. So I can sit here and I can focus on the shortcomings and how I haven't been able to quite do it this way. Or you know what? I can just be proud of myself for getting out and still going and still doing it and still getting my body in a routine. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing it, right? And yeah, so that is what I'm focused on. I am not going to be derailed by the fact that I'm not doing it exactly how I want to do it just yet. Yeah, and one step at a time. And it's easy to just go full throttle and be like, that's what I'm going to do. But life happens, right? I even went to bed early last night. Fell asleep, slept good, the whole 9 yards. And it's fine. I'm still gonna get a workout in. I'm still implementing in establishing routine. Yeah. So don't get discouraged if you're not performing exactly how you'd like to see yourself perform. Focus on what it is that you are doing, you are accomplishing, and I am now back, had a great workout, and I am just making some pork chops and eggs for all of us. Eating in the morning isn't my favorite thing to do, but it's something I'm making myself do. Again, like I said, I want to make sure I'm eating more during the day so that the night is easier for me. And I mean, look how great these eggs look. Am I right? Good morning. Week 2, day 2. I was running late, so I couldn't record everything this morning, but it's 5:30. I'm just getting here to the gym. I know I said I wanted to be here at 5. I am going to let you in on a secret. in case nobody has told you, it is okay to adjust your goals. Getting here at 5 in the morning, it's not working for me yet. So instead of feeling like, oh, I failed again, oh, I missed it again, oh, I didn't do it again, I'm going to readjust to 5:30, because guess what? 5:30 is still better than 6. It's still better than not coming at all. And yeah, one step at a time, right? So I am readjusting my goal if I'm going to the gym, if I'm having a gym workout, to be here at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, and that way I feel better once I make that, right? So even now it's 5:30 and I just got here, so I mean, it's still gonna be a little bit of work to get here at that time, but yeah, it is okay to readjust your goals as you are going. 5 o'clock arrival time was a little bit too early for me starting off, and that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. Here we are making breakfast after another successful workout complete. And, you know, granted, am I doing this for myself? Do I want to feel better? All that kind of stuff, of course. But ultimately, this is for my family, right? Because they deserve the best version of me possible. So that's something that I try to keep in mind as well. So here we are. We got some eggs, waffle, and fruit. And as you will see, I am actually going to make the same exact thing for my husband and I, except we're going to have a little more egg. All right, let's make some lunch. So leftover dinner salad. You see I put it on the scale because I would have put way more croutons in that. And I probably would have put more cheese in that as well as a dressing. So I really try and weigh it out. And here we go, steak salad. And now that I'm done with lunch, let's go ahead and get dinner at least started. That way, once I come home, it's just ready to go. And I'm also going to pack up the leftover meat that I had for lunch and have it later. It is 5:26 and I made it to the gym on time. Let's get it done. How can I not take a minute to share this incredible view I had driving home? It is week 2, day 3, Wednesday. Made it to the gym at 5:30, had a really good workout. I'm still having I'm going to bed earlier and it's like I'm still having a hard time waking up. It's like the more sleep I get, the more sleep I want. But anyway, still made it by 5:30, had a great workout. The workouts are getting, like, it's easier to go, if that makes sense. Like, it's still hard to get up and get out of bed, but it's easy to go. And there is definitely a desire to go because I feel good afterwards. I say a lot. All right, gonna get breakfast made, kids off to school, showered, all that jazz, get ready for the day. Today is a big laundry day. So yeah, have a good day. As you see, I will be using the leftover meat you saw me put away earlier. This has been extremely helpful for just getting quick meals put together. I also end up using this for dinner. I chop it up, I dice it up, and I turn it into tacos for the kids, which was just super easy. It is week 2, day 4, and this is the earliest I've been to the gym. It is, it just turned 5:13. I'm gonna take that as 5:12. Yeah, 5:12, so let's get it done. I am about to head to the grocery. It's the last thing I want to do. It's gonna take up, it's a Thursday, so I feel like Thursdays are always super busy, and then you deal with all the school stuff because tests are on Friday, and so you want to study. Anyways, every part of me wants to just stop and grab some fast food because it's easy and convenient. And let's be real, cooking dinner is more than just cooking dinner. I mean, the prep time before, the time of actually cooking dinner, the cleanup afterwards, and not to mention all of the griping that happens about whatever it is you end up making. I don't like broccoli. And of course, oh, this is the worst dinner. But one of the things I wanted to do is cut out the takeout. So with that said, I am going to consciously make the decision to do the hard thing and go against the grain of what feels natural. And I'm gonna go to the grocery. Did I mention is because I forgot to take meat out of the freezer? I mean, this whole thing could have been avoided too. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the grocery. I'm gonna do the hard thing. And this is just one of those examples where it's so easy to slide back into old habits. And sometimes it really does take a conscious effort and awareness to just be like, no, you can do this. It's fine. I thought I hit record and I did not. I have ham that I've chopped up. Ham. Just gonna add some egg in it. Simple. Top it with some cheese. I didn't initially plan on working out on day 6. This is Saturday. But I just felt like my day would be more productive if I started it off with the workout. So here I am. I'm just doing random stuff. I'm kind of doing a full body, a little bit of everything. I also took some time at the end to stretch, but I will spare you that. Here you're going to see me preparing pretty much, it's 3 different toppings for tacos. Family's coming over tomorrow and we are going to be having some shrimp tacos. So instead of saving all this for tomorrow, I decided that I was going to take the time out of the evening and just get it done. But let's be real for a second. This is so much more than just that, right? Like these are the moments, the little tasks, the little preps that are the stepping stones to the big things. So if I can't do these small things now, how can I be expected to do big things later? So this is bringing to life the idea of me that I have in mind. So what I would encourage you is to push through and do all the things that may seem little. Complete what you can now rather than saving them for later, because who knows, it may free up the later for something better. So, all right, let's get on to week 3.